Hello, welcome to Mahalan's Kitchen. Hope you're all enjoying your day with your friends and family. This week I have a new recipe for you, Vegetable Dum Biryani. This is one of those delicious biryani you will all love once you cook and try with your friends and family. This is made out of basmati rice and vegetables. I'm using certain vegetables, those are the popular ones for the biryani, but you can definitely use any other vegetables you like. I have divided this recipe into 4 steps. Number 1 is chop all the vegetables, get them ready. Second is prepare the rice, wash the rice and then cook. And third one is I'm going to marinate all the vegetables in the marination and keep it for 30 minutes. And after the marination completed, then we will cook. In the meanwhile, we'll also have in between we'll fry some onions for the recipe. And then fourth one is once the vegetables is cooked, then I'm going to mix all the rice and vegetables together and prepare a delicious vegetable dum biryani for you. All right, hope you will all like it. Make sure subscribe my channel, put your comments, share with your friends and families so that I can keep bringing new recipes for you. All right, let's get started. Here are the ingredients for the recipe. So here are the ingredients for this recipe. I'm using this as a measuring cup. You can use any cup you have, and also using this is my teaspoon for the other stuff. So let me walk you through all these ingredients I have. I have 2 cups of yogurt, 2 cups of basmati rice, 1.5 cup green beans, 1.5 cup carrots. You can cut green beans 1 inch size. Okay. Similarly, I slice onions. Thin slice, so this kind of size you can keep. I have 1 cup potato. This is equal to 2 medium potatoes, and these are mint leaves need for the cooking. 1 cup of green peas, coriander, this is almost half a bunch chopped for the garnishing and for cooking. And this is cauliflower florets for the cooking. I have 1 and 2 spoon of garlic ginger paste, and I took 1 pinch of saffron and put them into the hot water. You can put them in the milk also, either you like, but I'm using the hot water to give you the color, and then this color will be showing you in the biryani. This is a 1/4 spoon of teaspoon of black salt, 2 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon Haldi or turmeric, and 1 teaspoon red chili. I'm using 2 green pepper and some bay leaves, 2 stick of cinnamon sticks, a few cloves, and almost 8 to 10 white cardamom, 5 black cardamom, 1 teaspoon jeera, and almost half a spoon to 3/4 spoon I'm going to use cardamom powder. Okay, which you can get this. You can crush them at home if you have it, or you can buy from Indian stores for the crushed ones. Okay, so let's get started. First thing first, I'm going to prepare doing the marination, because marination requires 30 minutes for the vegetables, so that in the same time we can do other stuff, and then we'll start it with the marination. I'm going to chop these green pepper in small pieces. So the green pepper chopped. Right, so I can add this into this bowl. All right, now we can just put vegetables one by one. So just pour them, all of them together here. Then I'm going to put these potatoes. You might be seeing why this is in the water, because when you cut the potatoes, if you just keep them without water, it changes color to black. Okay, so to avoid that, you definitely need to soak them in the water. All right, now I can add this garlic paste, all of them here. Right, and we can put this 1/4 spoon already measured black salt. Just put it here. Then use all turmeric. This is almost 1 teaspoon. All right, now mix 1 teaspoon red chili pepper. All right, now we can add, this time actually I'm going to use half a spoon of salt right now for the marination, and then we'll add later on. All right, now at this point also I need to add one correction I would like to make. I have used 2 teaspoons of jeera, cumin seeds. All right, so just put all of them here. And we're gonna put 2 black cardamom, and then I will be using 4 pieces right now for the white cardamom, and definitely use half of the clove now, and half we will use in rice. And this is actually we're going to use for the rice. And I'm going to put one of the cinnamon stick here, and let's put 2 bay leaves, and we can put almost 1/4 spoon of cardamom powder. All right, so this is all done. Now what we need to do is next add yogurt, all of them. Right, so I have the yogurt in there. All right, now we're gonna mix. The 2 ways you can mix. You can use hand. I have washed my hand, so I can use it either way you can do, or you can have gloves on. So make sure just you mix it well. All these vegetables with the yogurt. Usually some people keep this for 45 minutes. I'll just keep it for half an hour. Should be enough, and you don't need to put back in the refrigerator because it's all we're going to cook soon. Okay, make sure you mix really well so that the salt and pepper, turmeric, all that mix well. And just to let you know that I always use homemade yogurt. One of those days I'm going to show you how to make homemade. Some of you already know, but I always use homemade yogurt. This looks good to me. Mix well. This is all done. We will just keep this at a side, and let's get started to prepare rice. All right. So for the rice, I'm going to bring this rice into the bowl. First thing first, we need to wash, right? Right, so here is a 4th time. Let's rinse it. All right, so we have to get most of the starch out of this rice. Not all, but most of them will come out once we stop. All right, so there you go. What we need to do next is just fill the water, keep it for 30 minutes, and then we can start making rice. So here the water is filled. You can see now. This is almost, I would say, around 1 gallon water. We need to boil before we put the rice in. First thing first, water is here. I'm going to turn the gas on for high, and at this point I'm going to add these 3 black cardamom we discussed earlier, right? And then I'm going to put rest of the cardamom here, clove, 1 cinnamon stick, and rest of those bay leaves. Water. Once this is started boiling, then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon oil, which we have saved earlier from the when we were frying onions, right? So we'll use that oil, and also I'm going to put some mint leaves and also the coriander, and then we'll put the rice. So let's wait for till the water boils. Okay. While we are waiting for rice, so let's get started to fry onions. I have this almost 1 cup of vegetable oil, I'm just going to pour it here. Okay, and then turn the gas on. So oil is warm, I can see that. And now we can just pour these onions in. Okay. This time I'm just going to put the flame onto medium, so we don't want to burn the onions, and we will fry them until it's golden brown. Okay, while onions are frying, let's watch the water. Oh yeah, this is burning. Good. All right, great. So this time I'm going to use a teaspoon, use this onion oil, just oil, no onions. Okay, and then add it. Also I'm going to add rest of the salt. Okay, now this is the time I can put some mint leaves in the water. Just break them like that, so should be enough. And I'm going to add coriander also in the water. Okay, and now you can see the rice is also soaked for 30 minutes. So this is the time we can add rice. So for cooking rice, just remember, we are not going to cook all the way. We will be cooking this rice 70% done. So we'll keep 30% to cook along with the vegetables. All right. So here, let's put the rest of the rice in there. So I have drained the water already. Right, so now we have to wait till it boils, okay? And then I'll show you when it's going to be coming out when it's done. Now check on the onions, so you can see they're also getting halfway through. Let's check on the rice while it's boiling. This is how you check. You just take a look. So the rice is ready. Okay, so I have to turn the flame off. So the idea for the rice, you have to see, it should be separated. It should not be mushy. This is good. Yeah. So now I'm going to drain these rice in the strainer. Right. So here you go. This is my strainer. I'm going to drain them. So make sure when you drain them, keep some kind of pot for you. So what we need is this one. I can keep here on the side, and I need 1 cup of water for later on for the cooking. So here you can see these are the rice. Just keep it aside. Now checking on onions. Yeah, it's just coming along. So what we need to do is, now we have to be very careful this time. Make sure don't let it burn, and until it's brown in color. Okay. So rice is cooked. Onions are almost done. Then we're gonna cook marinated. Keep the flame just for low little right now. I've kept on the medium low. Almost there, I think. Just a few more seconds. Yeah, this is the time, I think. Let me turn the flame off. So we don't want to burn It's almost done. We'll take it out. To a plate. I have put the paper towel to soak excess oil. So here you go. These are the onions. So let's keep it aside. So I have put the oil separate, so there's some left. I need 4 tablespoon oil at this time to cook my vegetables. One more thing I have done is I have added some mint leaves in there. All right. So now I'm going to push everything to the pan. This is where we're going to cook these vegetables. Okay. Get as much as possible out of this container, and then first 2-3 minutes keep the flame on high. As soon as the vegetable gets a little bit warm, so then you can turn back to medium. And now I can put the peas. Okay, I did not put the peas earlier because otherwise it's gonna get mushy. All right, so now what we can do, I can turn this flame to medium on a medium heat, and then put the lid on it. So we'll cook for next 10 minutes these vegetables. Also, just put a little bit of fried onions here. Put the lid on, and let's wait. So here you can see now it's that this is good. It's thick enough. So let's roll it over everything. Be gentle. And now we're gonna start mixing this with the rice. So now I can transfer this vegetable. This should be enough for. Here comes rice. All right, just spread around. This looks good. Next, sprinkle some coriander. All right, just break these mint leaves. This is good. Now we're gonna put some saffron water. Right. At this time, if you like, you can also put some desi ghee, we call, or you can use butter. So I'm going to add just a little bit of ghee. This is good. Now what we need to do is add next layer of the vegetable. So just adding less, I forgot earlier, so not a problem. We can still catch up on this, right? So let's put some fried onions. Okay, now we can add another layer of rice. If you want to cook less, you can always make 1 cup rice and cut those quantity in half for all the ingredients. Okay. All right. Now that next is just again spread some coriander on the top. Let's put some few mint leaves. Spread around. Just sprinkle a little bit of onion on the top. Not much. That's good enough. Now we can do put rest of the saffron on this top layer like this. Okay. All right, now I'm just going to add a little bit butter on the top again, just a little bit, not much. Okay, so this is the time. What we need to do is, now we have to cover the lid with that, and then we will cook this on a very low. First we will put on a high heat, so make sure that everything warms up from bottom to top, and then later on very low heat, and then we'll cook for next 10 minutes with the cover. Now we can add that rice water we saved it earlier. Just spread a little bit more here. There you go. That's enough. Okay, and then we can just close the lid. And I made the dough earlier, then put around. Make sure your lid is tight, airtight. So in old days, people used to call it like, Haandi biryani. So this is what we are making this container as a Haandi. All right. Yep, it looks good. On the corners. All right, let's wait for next 10 minutes until it's cooked. So then we'll open this container. So this is the time we can see how's the biryani. Let's open these. Almost done. So let's see. This. Whoa, that's so good. Right. So now we're gonna just take this to the serving bowl. So when you do, so this is how you have to do. Use a very thin spatula like this, and then you do mix the vegetable, bring it upside down, just like that. Oh, very slowly. So you don't want to break the, like, cauliflower or things. So here you go. This is good. Now I'm going to pour this into this serving bowl. So let's take a, wow, it's looking good. Nice smell. Wow. And turn your, make sure your gas is on. This looks so delicious. That should be enough for this bowl, and then, okay, there you go. This is your vegetable dum biryani, and now we're going to garnish this. Now we can garnish this, just a sprinkle a little bit of coriander on the top, and then we can definitely put these nice mint leaves. There you go. All right, now this is your vegetable dum biryani. One more thing I like to show you with the biryani. It's like, preferable, like, you make a raita, which is nothing but the yogurt and with the mint and green chutney. I have already made earlier. So this is my mint chutney I have, and what I have done is I have 1 cup of yogurt, right? I'm going to mix this at least, let's see, 3 teaspoon I have put it. So I think, yeah, this is good. 3 spoons are good. I'm going to add some roasted cumin seed powder, and then I definitely need some salt, just a little bit salt, not much. This is good enough. And then mix it well. Yeah, so look at the raita is stirred. It looks good. You can see it's mint chutney raita. All right, now I'm going to taste. I'm really getting starving. So let's see. Let's put some of the biryani in the plate. Let's add some of the raita, and I'm going to taste now. So good. Very nice, very delicious. Vegetable dum biryani. Hope you like this recipe. Try with your friends and family, and let me know with your comments how do you like it. Okay. This recipe you can make with a chicken, lamb, or other meats. I have a different recipe for the chicken, okay, which I'm going to be bringing in my next video. Not the next video, I mean as we go along. And so at this time to wrap up. Please don't forget to subscribe and like my channel, so that I can get more new recipes for you and you enjoy with the family. And I enjoy cooking. I love cooking. That's why I'm bringing these recipes to you. All right, see you next week. Namaskar.